Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, now let's take a look at the gold market. So as you can see in one or another way, but our suggestion and setup starts to work. So it was some concern on what pattern will be formed, whether butterfly or triple to buy, but both of them should lead to upward action, and although not without external help, but with Jerome Powell comments. But anyway, the action that we have suggested is started. So now we're watching for 1450 target, and let's hope that this will be completed. And that particular the reason why we called to not close the long trades but keep the stop order below 1377. As we said, although we do not know what particular pattern will trigger the upward action, whether this will be butterfly or triple two. Initially it was the butterfly. We're talking about the butterfly when the market shows no technical signs of the reversal. With the butterfly we start to suggest that it could be a 3 drive, and indeed yesterday, even in the morning, there are no technical reasons to suggest that market should turn up, but exceptionally by external driving factor, the dovish Jerome Powell comments has pushed market slightly higher, and upward action has started. So here we have actually the same story as on the euro currency today. We do not have clear patterns. I mean on intraday charts here we are watching for completion of the 1450 target, but as market is coming higher, the overall impulse of the Powell comments was positive. We could count on some upward continuation, especially when we have uncompleted major target ahead. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, as you can see, market hasn't quite reached the 1379 and has not completed the ABCD and turns up. Trend stands bullish here. We have the same XOP target. It means that on the hourly chart we could keep an eye on some retracement. So the same story as on the euro. We also do not have some clear patterns, but we could keep an eye on the possible minor retracement here. And 1411, 1412 area, it's the one that we could keep an eye on. So it's normal retracement. Maybe market here will form a kind of the regardless triple to buy pattern, something of that sort. The only pattern that we could suggest here, this could be not even the double bottom. Well, I don't know. Maybe the kind of the double bottom pattern with the first bottom, second bottom, something of that sort. Well, the only pattern that we could recognize right now, but it already has happened. And now that we're keeping an eye on what we could do. In our plan suggests that we should keep an eye on some retracement, maybe some bullish continuation pattern will be formed that we could use for taking the long position. Also, you have taken long position here, where initially the bottom of the right, starting of the point of the right wing, should be formed on the non-farm payrolls release. As we said, keeping long positions with the just stops below 1377. Well, in this case, you could move stops to the break-in, just hold this trade, hoping that market will complete our target, because that's really not too significant distance till the 1450. Others who do not have long positions could keep an eye on the possible retracement here. So that's our view on the gold market. The final thing that we need to say is that, well, within the coming couple of weeks, gold market hardly will show some significant breakout or collapse, just because market will be patient and wait for gross domestic product release and for the Fed statement on the July session. That's two major primary objects that market will keep an eye on. And until this will happen, we do not expect starting on some significant new trend on the market. So everybody will wait for this decision. Also, we have some suggestion that maybe this rate cut that will follow in the July will be some compromise just because we see some disagreement between the overall situation in the United States economy and the perspective of the cycle of the rate cut. Maybe this will be just single rate cut as a compromise to correspond to market's expectation, to not upset the markets and to not trigger the big volatility on the market. And we suggest that really not really bad chances that the rhetoric of the Fed will change on the July meeting. We talked about it very often recently. Almost in every Forex weekly report we talk about this. So let's see what we will get.